Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 23rd of the year 2025. This starts from the 2nd until the 8th June. I'll be covering the readings. And the major most highlight of the week is that Mars and Ketu are going to be conjunct. Mercury is going to be changing signs. It's going to be in its own zone. Gemini sign. From Taurus, it's going to be moving into. And we do have moon's ingress in 3 signs: Leo, Virgo, and Libra. So this is what the week looks like. So you please change your time zone, time as per your time zones, because these are timings as per New Delhi, India time. And it might vary, if you are in the US, towards the US, so you're different zones in US also, of course. So you can just move the clock or move the timings a little back towards the reverse. Like maybe, you are behind 9.5 hours from India if you're in New York. So you have to just take it, moon's ingress may be happening later as compared to Delhi. So that is something you have to change yourself, because the events will not match up otherwise. And these are all generic predictions, whatever I'm going to be sharing with you. So they could be matching up to 80% also, or maybe sometimes 8%. So that is something, because you are having your personal chart as well, which plays out the most important role. And maybe the planets are not giving you that kind of result because of the dasha. Maybe you're in the dasha of a particular graha and it is very solid. It's very strong in your chart. And the transit position in the sky is not that great. So maybe it is giving you, for that reason, a neutral result, because it is minus and plus happening. So it is going to be dependent on your personal chart, basic chart first. Okay. So let's start with reading. So firstly, I will be sharing with you the horoscope as to how the sky looks like and how the transit positions are in the sky. Okay. 1 second. This is the slide that I just shared in the June transit. So let me see. Yeah. So this is the horoscope and of the week 23, and you can see moon is conjunct to start with Ketu in the sign of Leo. And that's in Leo sign, the major theme is creativity, confidence, and recognition, because this is the sign ruled by, I hope you can see the chart. If you can't see it, please do let me know. No, I don't think so. You can see the horoscope. 1 sec. Now it is sharing. Sorry about that. So you can see moon is going to be in Leo sign to start with on the 2nd and the 3rd June. It's going to be there. In Virgo, 4 to 6 June, and Libra, 7 to 8 June. And 6th to 22nd June, Mercury transits Gemini, and 7th June to 28th of July, Mars is going to be in Leo conjunct Ketu. All the time it is going to be there. Also, Venus and Jupiter are going to be at the same degrees, in the sign of, it's going to be on the 4th that they're going to be at the same degrees. So that is also a very, important transit which is taking place. So to start with, moon is going to be in Leo sign. So warmth, generosity, desire for recognition happens. And also you feel confident and creative and expressive this day, but Ketu will restrict you. There is a possibility that you have planned something and something else happens. Okay. So that is something that you have to check in your personal chart yourself. So when Venus and Jupiter on the 4th of June are going to be at the same 2nd, 3rd June, moon is going to be in Leo, and 4th to the 6th June is going to be in Virgo. So analytical, detail-oriented, and health-conscious you. So you must take the task that you have been assigned very seriously, organize and manage your calendar very well. Ask for a raise or pitch a passion project on the 4th of June, because Venus and Jupiter are forming a 3-11 relationship and they are very, very powerful. Mercury in Gemini, schedule negotiations, launches, and Mars Ketu means double check safety protocols, ground access, fire, and with water rituals, etc. So that is something which everybody should be following. This is the major generic theme that I'm talking about. Then moon moves into the Virgo sign, as I said, on the 4th and to the 6th. And then in the Libra sign. Libra is the sign of harmony, balance, partnership. You feel diplomatic, you feel charming. Venus is looking here. So it's a good time for social interactions, relationships, and also it is good if you are mindful about your potential indecisiveness. There can be that you are going to be in that pleasing others tendencies which are going to be there. So harmony, relationship, beauty, and avoid conflict on this day. That is 7 to the 8. This is the generic view of the week. So let's start with the readings. Okay. Okay, one more thing I wanted to share was, 1 second. Moon is going to be in trine to Venus on the 2nd and the 3rd. So yeah, let me just check what exactly is happening here. So emotion. Okay, no problem. So let me start doing the readings for you all for the, okay. Yeah. So this is as per the ascendant, moon, and the dasha sign. You know what dasha sign is. If you don't know, it's very simple. You have to put up your chart, you have to make your horoscope, and you can make your horoscope on any of the websites, softwares. So many softwares on the phone are also available now. I prefer Drik Panchang, and Astrosage is also good. So you can just put up your chart and you can simply just see what is your ascendant in your natal chart. You will get the natal chart and you will get the Vimshottari Dasha over there. So if you are, suppose, an Aries rising, an Aries ascendant, or Aries moon, or wherever moon is, but the Dasha sign is, suppose, Aquarius. You have a Saturn Dasha and Saturn is placed in your natal chart in Aquarius. So make Aquarius your first house and then start predicting. And then start seeing how it happens. Because without the dasha, I think on YouTube, nobody is talking about dasha, which is the most important. No event will happen unless you are in the dasha or and then the transit, of course. So we have to check from dasha. Okay, I strictly follow that. And in my readings also, I use it. And you can yourself see if you are doing your readings or someone else's readings, make it a point that you check from the dasha also. You will see that that people change the moment the dasha changes. Okay, so for Aries natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, and 7th houses. It's going to be forming a connection to start with Ketu, and is going to be trying to Venus, and is going to be really very, very important transit for you, because in the 5th house you are going to be creative. It is not that great for children though, because Ketu is there for romance also, for speculation also. You have to be really cautious. This might just be bringing about too much inclination towards mantra siddhi. Now you might just feel suddenly, spiritually you want to grow, I want to do this, and now you really want to be unique in the pursuits that you're adopting for. And this is also good for any kind of artistic pursuits. As I said, mantra siddhi, this is also good for learning something from your mentors also, from your gurus. This is a very positive thing to follow. And also this is one of the trines. So this is about solar plexus. So it is about your liver, your gallbladder. You have to take care of all of these things as well. Do not overindulge on this day in the pleasures, and it will give you some kind of health issues. And as regards to the student natives, this is a very good time if they want to start something new in their education pursuits. It is Ketu, which is going to be, it's an isolating planet, so you will do really well in your education. As regards to your health, when moon is transiting your 6th house, now 6th house is one of those houses, which is a very the core theme is the friction that forces evolution. Okay, and this is about your enemies, illness, debt, service. So this might just be the time when you will feel that you are focusing more on your health. It brings focus on your daily routines, and also servitude attitude. Maybe you're very productive during this time. There is some legal dispute that you're going to be reconciling or working on. Maybe, you're going to be connecting with your uncles and aunts on this day. This is also the house of dietitian, pets, public health. So you might just be looking after your pet, or you might just be taking your pet to the veterinary also, to the vet. It is in trine to Sun, Mercury, and opposite Saturn, not to forget. So this is going to be giving you too much of workload, humility, immune, resilience, and karma of confrontation. Seva. You must do some kind of seva on these days. That is selfless service. Take care of your lower abdominal region, intestine, and immunity levels also. Keep them under check. It is good for the ones who are into the into the caregiving profession. And this is also the Upchaya houses, one of the Upchaya houses. So it is also about hidden fortune. So you can enhance your hidden fortune as well. And this is also about your, if you want to be charitable, you can do some kind of charity on this day. Also, Ayurvedic detox is very essential when moon is in this house. And also not to forget that there is a, sorry about this. Yeah. And also, then there is a sun energy also here. So healing is there. Then moon is going to be in your seventh house. Seventh house transit is about partnership, marriage. Venus is looking here, business dealings. So bring a focus to relationship. You may be more sensitive to the needs and feelings of your partner. This is a good time to strengthen your relationship, communicate openly. And also this is a good time period for emotional dependency and insecurity. So it's important to maintain your individuality, independence. Venus is looking here and is also in trine to Jupiter and Rahu. So there can be some kind of misunderstanding which can happen within your family, with your business partner. So you have to be cautious about that. This is also about your public image. You have to be taking care of your public image also. Rahu is looking here, so do not do anything which can be unethical. Long-term partnerships, of course, is going to be fruitful for you. PR, visa, PR, diplomacy, travels. Moon transiting seventh house is a good time for travels, and any kind of lawsuit, break-in agreement we see from the seventh house as well. So foreign residents, if you want to shift out to, this is also a good time. Take care of your reproductive tract, kidneys. Why saying so? Because Venus is in the fiery sign. So it is looking at its own zone. It's a protection. Jupiter is looking at protection. Rahu is also there. Pelvic region. So take care of all these things. I think you're good to go. Nothing to worry. But any kind of affliction, if you have in your chart already, on the seventh house. So this is something you have to be extra cautious about. So the best remedy is Ardhanarishwar Sadhana. This is going to be giving you a lot of clarity also. Okay, 8th house transit happens next week, not this week. So I'll be covering it in the next week. Sorry, if I could, I would have, shifted out to all the. I would have taken out, taken the reading for all the houses. Now we have Mercury is transiting through your second house, and from the 2nd, it is going to be transiting your 3rd house in the Gemini sign from the 6th to the 22nd. Now, this is a very positive time for short journeys, for siblings, communication, networking, initiative. Jupiter is already there. So there will be some increased communication with your siblings and neighbors. And there's a desire to learn new skill, gather information, boost your courage and initiative. So all this is definitely going to be the theme of Mercury's ingress. Also remember, Mercury is going to be in its own zone. So it is going to upgrade you, enhance you in your communication skills, writing skills. You can also upgrade. Also, Ketu and Mars are going to be in your 5th house. You have to take care of your health, your children, and also your relationship with your love relationship, especially. Do not get carried away and go in for major heavy investments. It is not going to be that great for you. Also, it is going to be giving you some kind of health issues related to your stomach region. Home fires and hidden costs, and light a ghee lamp in the southwest corner in the night. And don't make any rash decisions regarding your property related matters. Okay. And also, it could be good if you can offer red flowers to Hanumanji. and make a gratitude list for your mentors, because Venus is in the first house. Impulsive social rants you should be avoiding as well. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus natives, Moon is going to be transiting your fourth, fifth, sixth, fourth, fifth, and sixth houses this week. So when Moon is transiting your fourth house, it is a very good time to connect with your family members. You are actually very homey. You want to spend more time. You have been traveling, or maybe you have been very busy, or maybe your house requires a lot of attention also. Sometimes what happens, there is a leakage or something, you have to fix it. So fourth house is the Matra Bhava also. So this is the time when you will be having a strong desire for comfort, security. You may feel drawn to spend time at home, connecting with your family members, nurturing your emotional needs. And also this is a good time to decorate your area, clean it, cook something for your family members, some peace, relaxation. And of course, you might be more sensitive to the family members and your sense of belonging during this transit. Also, the core theme is emotional foundation, neutral, metamorphic home, and also mother, education, vehicles, inner peace. Remember, Ketu is there. There will be lack of sleep, lack of peace, and also it can take you away from your family and your family members also, from your home environment. So you might just be very restless kinds during the Ketu, till the time Ketu is in the fourth house. It's not considered to be a great placement because you're spending lesser time with your family members. This is also the heart, actually, so you have to keep your heart area checked, constantly checked, BP, hypertension, etc. So you need to keep a constant check on that. Any kind of domestic life, schooling, anything to do with the emotional weather, basically, it gets a little the ripple effect, as I call it. So Anahata Chakra, you should focus on when you're meditating, capacity to self-soothe, karmic memory of the womb, meditation on cave of the heart. So chest, lung, breast, digestive fluids, these are what the fourth house is about. So take good care of these areas because Ketu is there. And this is also one of the most important areas. This is the fourth house. So this is also the moksha trikona. So take care of your mother's health till the time Moon, especially Moon and Ketu conjunction whenever happens. So you have to take care of your mom. And also fifth house, it is going to be transiting in the Virgo sign on the 4th to the 6th of June. It's going to be in trine to Sun, Mercury opposite Saturn. So this is the time when Moon is going to be quite creative. You're going to be more into speculation, romance, playful, but Saturn is looking here. So you're going to be quite mindful of your whatever you're doing. So you're going to be, following your things, whatever you want to do. You're playful, you're cheerful, but at the same time, you're restrictive. You're restrictive by the Saturn energy. So you're going to be spending time with your children. You're going to be following your artistic pursuits. You're going to be indulgent, but you're not going to be taking any risk in any of the areas. Maybe in relationship, you're having some issues. You're going to resolve it maturely. And also, in a mature manner. Overindulgence and speculation will not be good because Saturn is there. So it might just give you some, restriction over there. And this is the sthana of buddhi. So this is also about, purva punya, stored luck. So this is about the any kind of job question, ability to play God creatively, devotion, bhakti, past life merit manifestation as golden bricks, solar plexus, liver, gallbladder. You have to take care because Saturn is looking here. So this is also, I hope I'm not breaking in between because my signals are pretty bad here somehow. So you have to, be, it's good for the ones who are into recitation of Gayatri. As it is, we have the Gayatri. I forgot to mention, we have Gayatri Jayanti on the 6th of June, and that's the birth anniversary of goddess Gayatri, the goddess of Veda. Being the goddess of all Veda, goddess Gayatri is also known as Ved Mata. It is believed that goddess Gayatri is the manifestation of phenomenal attributes of Brahman. She is also worshipped as the goddess of Hindu Trimurti. She's considered to be the mother of all gods and embodiment of goddess Saraswati, Parvati, and goddess Lakshmi. So this is a very good day to, and usually, during the, it is said that in Shukla Paksha Ekadashi during Jyeshtha lunar month, this falls, and the next day Ganga Dashera also happens. So you must actually, worship and speak, chant the mantra, Gayatri mantra. You can get it anywhere you want, if you want it. It's easily available on the internet. So you should recite Gayatri mantra, especially. Okay. Then we do have to check the condition of your 6th house. Now, moon is going to be in your 6th house on the 7th and the 8th. Now, this is, you see, the Libra sign. So when it is the 6th house, it is about balancing your health, how you can focus more on your daily routines, your service, your health, your exercise regime, your well-being. That is something your focus will be on. So exercise, Venus is looking here. So you should be inclined to help others, engage in acts of service, be mindful of your stress levels and avoid overworking also. Maybe, at the workplace, somebody is leaving and you're taking over, induction programs are going on and you're too busy with that. And also Venus is there in the 12th house, being the Lagnesh in the 12th is also taking you away from the place of birth, or place where you are already. So there are changes which are anticipated with Rahu also in your 10th house. Many changes will be happening, and it is going to be towards the positive only, I think. So just because it is your, as you know, this is the 12th house Venus. So this is about travel, luxury. Mars Ketu will be in your transiting your 4th house. So this might just push property repairs. Mother's health might just not be that great. Don't take any rash real estate related deals, and vehicle maintenance, etc. might be required as well. And not to forget, we have Mercury's ingress in your 2nd house. This is also very positive for wealth, speech, family, and increase attention to financial details, and budgeting will happen. Improve communication with your family members. Jupiter is already there. So potential in financial gains will be happening. And also this is going to improve your speech, vocal abilities, and also careful consideration on the dietary habits. It's better that you take care of your skin related ailments, if at all you're having any. And also Jupiter and Venus will be forming a 3-11 relationship and will be at the same degrees on the 6th of June. So this is a very positive time period. If you have to make any decisions, it is going to be giving you some positive results in your finances. Some budget planning, etc. might just happen, or marriage proposal might also trigger. Okay, so it's a good, in a way, a good transit for you. Okay, this week is a good week for you. But just be careful about your relationship with your mother's health also. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. I hope I'm connected and you guys can hear me. These are all live sessions, as you know. So what about Gemini? For Gemini, Moon is going to be transiting your 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses. So when Moon transits your 3rd house, it is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis, first of all, and is going to be for Gemini, right? Yeah. So it is going to be also after a day or so, Mars is also transiting. So let's focus on Moon Ketu. Moon Ketu is anxiety. So when you're speaking to someone, you have some kind of inclinations to communicate with your siblings. It might just give some kind of issues in communication. There can be some communication gap, misunderstanding, which can happen between your neighbors, your siblings, etc., or your even closest of your friends. You must be very creative during this time. Spiritually, you should be inclined more. There is restlessness and you're prone to scattered energy. So focus on one task and avoid overcommitting yourself. Don't commit if at all you cannot achieve or fulfill those commitments. Also, this is your willpower also. This is the house of your willpower, 3rd house. 3rd house is the efforts, and siblings, Sahaj Bhava, as you know. So this is also about email, social media, and marketing, athletics, handwriting, neighborhood. Handwriting will improve, of course. Ketu is there, but it is not good for social media platforms, emails, etc. You might just make some mistakes. Ketu is already there, and Mars is also transiting here, so you have to be careful. Any kind of musical instruments, if you want to learn any kind of artistic bent of mind, if you have, it is going to be positive for you. Anything to do with pranayam to give lungs some power, shoulder, arm, bronchial, ears related issues can come up, so take care. Mars is your muscles also, so you have to see to it that you take care of your walks, you're doing your sports activity, that you're consistent in that, because Mars is looking at Saturn, it gives bones related issues also. And also here, you will be having some kind of homam, tapas, because of the Ketu energy prevalent here. Then moon moves into your fourth house on the 4th to the 6th. Then in the fourth house, we have Saturn right opposite here, and Mercury and Sun are in trine. Mercury will be leaving after the 6th though. But yeah, in the fourth house, it is about your home, family, emotional well-being, and it is about Virgo sign. So you can get into the depth and nitty-gritty of everything. You're very nitpicky. Maybe you're cleaning your house. You want to just, change the place all together. You just want to redo your place also. It is about your real estate issues. Maybe you will be signing some documents, agreements, and you might just be going in for some education plan. You're learning something new. Agriculture, you're just doing some kind of gardening on this day. It is about the Anahat chakra. So it's good for meditation, if you are just thinking about your heart chakra when moon is there. So whenever moon transits any particular zone, you should focus on that particular chakra even more. So take care of your digestive fluids also, chest, lungs region, breast region. You should get yourself examined in case you are having any kind of issues already. And also you can be going in for some decoration this day of your house, decluttering your place, relaxation. This is the time to focus on your heart chakra and relax. You should just it's a cave of the heart, basically. So you must actually focus on that, meditate on that, and you will see that your heart is growing, and large-heartedness and helping others, all those good thoughts will be there. And also don't get involved in any kind of excessive emotions, because you can get too emotional on this day. You might just be thinking of you can be a little restless also. There can be that you're moving, shifting out, relocating, so you're in that transition mode also. And also not to forget that Venus and Jupiter are forming a 3-11 relationship. You will connect with your friends. Maybe you're going to be learning a language. You're going to be learning some different kind of techniques also, upskilling yourself. Take care of your dietary regime, because Jupiter is in the Lagna. Saturn is there in the 10th house. Changes definitely are coming your way. In case you haven't got any kind of change till now, you definitely are going to be experiencing something during the office tenure of your work. And also, it is going to be bringing about some professional career shifts. Not that it is going to be only bringing about career growth, but Venus in the 11th house is definitely going to be giving you some elevation. Okay, good for relationship, good for love, good for romance. And also you will be, when moon is in the 5th house, it is definitely going to be giving you some creativity, music. On the 7th to the 8th June, it's going to be in trine to Jupiter also, so, and Rahu also. So this is definitely going to be giving you some pleasures of life. So follow your heart and follow your fitness and follow your mantra siddhi also. You connect with the divine, divinity, and spend time with your children. That is why this is the house of creativity. So joy quotient, ability to play God creatively, devotion, bhakti, solar plexus, liver, gallbladder. This is what is you have to focus on, and take care also of your liver region during this time period. And just teach what you know, mentor youth, recite Gayatri mantra. Okay. And avoid, because Rahu is also in trine, so avoid excessive indulgence and risky speculation. Okay, coming to the next one, that is education for Gemini. Okay, I'll tell towards the end, if you don't mind. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, Moon is going to be transiting your second, third, and fourth houses. Second house is the house of finances, and Ketu is there. So it depletes the finances. Mars is also going to be there. So you have to take care of your funds, your financials, because it can lead to some kind of losses, or there can be something to do with your, one sec. Okay. So it can bring about some issues in your finances, as I just made a video on the same. So you have to be very much prepared for unexpected expenditures, and you can have sharp tongue. So you have to take care of your speech. Verbal confrontations will happen. Don't eat sweets on Fridays if you want that mindful eating, And it could be that you're going to be lending some money on this day to your relatives or friends. So it can also be the time when you're focused on your personal needs and desires. Maybe you're going to be spending a lot of money here and there, and you regret later, why did I do it? So you're prone to having mood swings also with Moon and Ketu combination. Whenever it is in the second house, it gives you some kind of anxiety. So you need to be cautious about your moods, about your emotional vulnerabilities also. And this is also the the second house is actually, it is also about your family. So you need to, maybe your family, one of your family members is a little unwell, you have to take care of, or you're going to be, your family members are becoming more spiritually inclined. They're conducting homam, with the Ketu also transiting here. You must have performed some rituals at home. And also, this is food, family, and resources. Okay, family and resources also. So you must take good care of your speech, because everything is related to your speech, your diet. You have to have, this is also about family lineage. So you must perform Pitru Tarpan from time to time. And also this is the Kutumbasthana Vaka Siddhi. So you must actually, be very careful what you're uttering from your mouth. It will come to true. So anything negative, you have to be cautious when you're conveying it or saying it or uttering it. Relationship to security, self-worth, samskara of taste, mantras, shakti. So this is also about, your face. It's about your face, and, you can have a cut mark on the face, or you have to go through some surgical treatment with Mars also transiting here. So you have to be careful about your teeth region, your tongue region also. And the Karaka is Jupiter. So it's good, Jupiter and Ketu, whenever they form a connection, it's good for learning more. It's good for acquiring more knowledge. Ketu is a disciple of Jupiter. So learn more, acquire more knowledge. And also, be mindful of eating, charity, chanting. This is what. Then Moon moves into your third house on the 4th to the 6th June, and it's going to be trying to opposite Saturn. Okay, in the third house, it's going to be opposite Saturn. So this is the house of courage and initiative, skills, short journeys, siblings, media. So this might just be the time when, you're going to be connecting with your siblings. You're going to be very nitpicky about your paperwork. You're going to be just reading and rereading again and again before signing. Sometimes it so happens that, people check and recheck what they have written. So that is something which you will be going into when it comes to your third house affairs. And also short journeys, siblings, personal interest, and you may feel more communicative. Emails you might just be drafting, or maybe you're going to be conducting some meetings. Short journeys will be really very fruitful for you. However, you may also be prone to restlessness and scattered energy, because it's a Virgo sign. So you have to focus on one task and avoid overcommitting yourself during this time period. Also, practice pranayam for lung power. Okay, you have to do something about your lung region. Maybe you are having some lungs related issues. Sometimes when I've seen with the people having COVID, the Cancer sign is the most vulnerable one, because they have a Virgo sign in the third house. So lung region, wherever your Virgo sign is, that area gets weaker. Remember, health issues happen there. So you have to be taking good care of your health during this time. Strengthen your and more self-discipline is required. Okay, then moon moves into your fourth house, and that happens on the 7th to the 8th June. And Jupiter, Rahu are right in trine opposite Venus. This moon is going to be in your fourth house. See, fourth house is about your, it's about your family values. It is about your, not family values, but your family, your emotional well-being, because this is the house of mother. You're very emotional. Lagnesh transiting into the fourth house is about your emotional comfort, your security, your home, your cushioned environment. Wherever you're in the world, you want to just come back home and rest. It's time to relax, nothing else. But you go, and the bed, you want to just hit the bed. Sometimes you don't want to do anything but hit the bed. Today, I think I've worked the maximum. I've done readings, I've done 2 videos back to back, and preparing for that. And then it's like for weeklies I don't prepare, but yeah, for rest of the videos I have to be very, very careful. So this is about real estate also. Maybe you will purchase some property on this day, you will sign some papers, you start some education plan, because Rahu and Jupiter are also in trine. So maybe something very unconventional. You're studying English honors, and you're studying English, and you just take up some French. You want to learn something else. So that is what, and this is the Anahata chakra. So that is the cave of heart. I always say that you should meditate, whenever there is a remedy you have to do or meditate, you must meditate on a particular day when moon is transiting. I can tell you all the chakras, of the signs also. So as regards to the fourth house, it is the Anahat chakra. First house is this chakra. So you have to, like, obviously I can give you all the chakras in some other video, that if moon is transiting so and so place, you have to focus on that particular area. So when we talk about the fourth house, it is about your chest, lungs. So it is about your cave of the heart, where you should, Anahat chakra, you should be meditating. It is about mother's blessing also you can take. And anything to do with vastu corrections, when we do, if there is any kind of issue in the fourth house, it is very essential to firstly correct that, because nothing else is as bad as the fourth house affliction. So if Ketu is there, you will see that there is a northeast cut in the house. So this is one of the ways to look at the horoscope. I have to teach you everything otherwise, but yeah, this is what Astro Vastu is about. So in the fourth house, you might be very sensitive to your family matters and your sense of belonging during this transit. So don't be vulnerable. Rahu is there, so you might just have some illusion or some kind of confusion related to your home environment. Maybe you're renovating your place and you have some issues to deal with at home. You're not able to decide the color that you want to get the painting done, get it painted. So that confusion is because Rahu is there. Okay, coming to the okay, one more thing. Mercury is going to be transiting your 12th house, and that's happening on the Mercury will be transiting on the 6th June to the 22nd June to your 12th house. 12th house energy is increased. You will have increased interest in spirituality, meditation, introspection, and also foreign lands. You might just be going in for education there, for work, for business, for some kind of solitude, reflection, analyzing expenditures, charitable giving. These are the themes of the 12th house. And when Mercury goes there, you definitely are more towards communication. It signifies communication related to foreign lands and spiritual pursuits. Maybe you would be visiting some places like spiritual places, religious places, So that is what is going to be. Okay. So that's the theme. And as regards to your Ketu and Ketu in the second house is concerned, some unexpected expenditures will happen. So also, you can practice mindful, eating during this time. Okay. Now coming to the next one, that is Leo. Okay. So for Leo natives, this transit of moon is going to be in your first house, second house, and then the third house. So in the first house, it is going to be from 2nd to the 3rd June, where it trines Venus as well, not to forget that. So when moon is in the first house, it is increase self-awareness, actually, introspection time. You feel very emotionally sensitive during this time. You may feel introspective, focused on your personal needs and desires. This is also the time to nurture yourself. Ketu is there, spiritual pursuits you may follow. There can be that you're practicing self-meditation, self-care. Also, you're working on your physical being, on your emotional well-being, on your emotional vulnerabilities also, because the cycle is starting in the 12th house. Cycle ends. So in the first house, the cycle is starting. So this is the time when, you will be moving into some kind of overreaction, or maybe aggression, or too much of energy is there. Ketu is there. Ketu is an isolating planet, but it's in the fire sign. It's a fiery energy. Mars is also going to be joining soon. So this might just be the day, for 2nd to the 3rd. To initiate something if you want to. You can be a little anxious also, maybe because of your kids, because of your bosses, because of your seniors. You can have some kind of issues on these 2 dates. Okay. And then moon moves into, because the 12th lord is in the first house, so you can have some problems in travels and journeys also. Second house, 4th to the 6th June, it's going to be in trine to sun and Mercury, right opposite Saturn, mutually aspecting each other. So when moon is in the second house, it brings about, it is its own zone. So it brings about focus on your finances a lot. You're going to be more concerned about your speech, about your family, about your resources. You're going to be spending some money on your on yourself also. So this is the time when you have a strong desire to connect with your family. You're very emotional. Saturn is there in the 8th house. It will not let you connect with people, because it is a restrictive and a cold planet. But you will definitely be deciding about your finances, what to do, how you can make money out of money. Avoid impulsive purchases. You can just be purchasing something which you really never wanted. Also be cautious about what you say. Your words may have a stronger impact on others. Also, I have seen, when moon is in the second house, it is about fluctuations in finances and mind also. Second house is about, it is about what sustains the body after birth. It's that house: food, family, resources, family values, money, speech, diet. So eat right. If you're eating from the second house, that's the mouth. You're excreting from the 8th house, and Saturn is there in the 8th house. So it can give you some digestive troubles also. So eat right. For that reason, eat right. And also, save money. Try to save money. Also take care of your eyes, neck, throat, teeth, tongue. You can have either of these, you can have some issues, because Saturn is looking here, and Sun and Mercury are also in trine. And this is also, the Marakasthana. Remember, it is the Marakasthana. So if you are in the dasha of Mercury, especially, or you are in the dasha of Jupiter, you must take care of your health. It has to, because, Marakasthana means what? Shutting off the mouth. That is the end of life. Maraka. Okay. That is what is Marakasthana. People don't understand. I don't know what to say, but it is the Marakasthana. Okay. And so you have to be very careful about the mindful eating and, all of that. Then moon is going to be in Libra sign in the 3rd house on the 7th and the 8th, and it's going to be right opposite Venus, and it's going to be in trine to Rahu and Jupiter as well in the 3rd house. 3rd house is the house of communication, short trips, siblings, personal interests. This is also the house of creative pursuits. We see from here also sports activities, etc. However, you're very creative. You might just take short journeys, but you may have some kind of restlessness or scattered energies also you can feel with the third house moon. It also is right opposite Venus, so maybe you're going to be very emotional about your siblings during this day, or you'll connect with your siblings also on this day. Also, it is about marketing, athletics, it is about your social media posts. Maybe there are some issues that you're going to be experiencing. Don't worry about this, because people think that, oh, I'm going through hell. Everybody feels that, we all self-pity. But remember, there are good things also happening. Thank God that whatever we have, we are quitting our karma. Always remember, if there is a grave issue that you're facing, or somebody who is very close to you is bothering you, forgive that person. Say, I know it's difficult, it's very difficult, but say, it's okay, I quit my karma with this person. Maybe this person was harmed or was tortured by me in the previous lives or lifetimes. So just try at least. That is why I say try. Put effort. Forgive that person. Okay? Or forgive the situation you're in and be in gratitude. Thank God that you gave me the situation, because I had to quit my karma. I know, but if I'm talking like this, you will say that, oh, I don't have money to eat food and you're talking about this. I don't have a job and you're talking like this. Everybody has to suffer or has to enjoy the fruits of the karma. Because of our own karma, we are in this situation. I always give this lecture, I think in between, because I know that this is something which is going to be the case in your life, in my life, in everyone's life. We all go through this. I might be having some other troubles I'm not sharing, maybe, but most of the times I do. If I have a loss of a family member, or if, my mom expired, my mom-in-law expired, they passed away, and I was sharing everything. And my dad is still, today also, he's in the hospital, and I'm really worried what will happen. But the work should not stop, and I am not that kind, So I'm always in gratitude. Always say thank you, thank you, thank you. Also remember, for Leo natives and for Cancer natives, marriage is always in trouble, because the partner is completely in a very is very different, and especially Saturnian. It's a Saturn sign, so it is the expectation from the partner's side is too much. They are they are the see, it's a fire sign, and the right opposite is a cold planet, Saturn sign. So there is a fire and ice kind of a relationship. So how will it be? And as it is, when Rahu is there in the 7th house, the partner expects a lot. So you have to be cautious about your relationship. Just take good care of yourself right now. Focus on yourself. You will see everything falls in place. If you are not taking good care of yourself, you will not be able to come out of the situation you are entrapped in. Remember, this is, mark my words, this is the thing. 7th house transit, I've made so many videos. You can watch those, please. Instead of asking like that, I've made several videos on Rahu Ketu transit. So please refer to them. I think you are a regular viewer also. So when moon is in the 3rd house, you can be very expressive, but the energy is pretty scattered on these 2 days. Okay. So take the help of Jupiter, read books, write, journal. See, always remember, the best remedy for everyone is to write down all the negative energies that you're going through. All the negative events you're going through, strike them off, tear them, burn them, so that, at least, the negative energy is gone from your life. So if you're having troubles in relationship, you should write down that and you should burn it every day. This is manifestation. You really want to, come out of the situation. So you have to put effort to do that, right? Coming to the Okay, Mercury is going to be changing signs as well. It's going to be in your 11th house. So Mercury's 11th house ingress is good for speculative income, for finances, for fulfilling of your hopes and aspirations. And this is also going to be giving you some new connectivity, social connections. So enjoy. You're going to be more communicative. Okay. And also I wanted to share, was it? Okay, Rahu Ketu. Okay, Ketu in the Lagna, volcanic charisma, karmic pruning. Venus in the ninth brings helpful gurus. And 20 minutes Agni Mudra if you do, no? For this, Agni Mudra, breathing at dawn, feed the stray dogs on Monday. That is Ketu pacification. It will reduce the issues that you're going through in your marriage, in your relationship, and rest of the issues also, whatever problem you're going through. And risk taking while driving, ego clashes with elders, you should avoid. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. And please, nothing can, not, okay, personal consultations. Let me write it here. Nothing can beat a personal consultation, personalized reading. Please book a reading, spend some money, it's really worth it. If not with me, with any astrologer you trust. Because until and unless you get your horoscope done, the astrologer only will guide you, know, that this is a good time, this is not, what is going on in your life, some remedies, spiritual guidance, all that you will get from the astrologer. Depends how the astrologer, what is the depth of the astrologer, how the astrologer is going to guide you. That is your karma, that is your destiny. But please, I request you, I put a lot of effort so that you people get the best of the readings. But at the same time, I don't know your horoscope. Your personal chart is your personal chart. And there has to be, if you have to make any important decision, there has to be a personal reading. You have to shift out from a place. You have to join a job. You have to get married. You have to bear children. You have to get your horoscope done, whether there is yoga or not. So please do book a reading and only then go ahead with it. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 11th, 12th, 1st, and second house. So when Moon is in the Leo sign in your 12th house, 2nd to the 3rd June, now it's conjunct Ketu. Remember, Moon in here is the end of the cycle in the 12th house. So when Moon is transiting there, no, it is the isolation energy that you feel. This is isolation, spirituality, expenditure, losses. This is introspection time, solitude. How the whole, month was, the 27 days. That is what happens when Moon is in the 12th house. I have seen myself in my horoscope. Whenever Moon is in the 12th house, I'm totally, in the isolation zone. I'm cut off from the world. I don't feel like doing any videos. I don't feel like talking to anyone. I just want to read. I just want to study. I want to upskill myself at that time. There are certain, sutras that I want to go through. I want to brush up. So whatever you like doing, or maybe you're just making some accounts, you're just doing some calculations, you're making some presentation, depends, whatever you want to. But in the 12th house, don't have those remorse and regrets and depression and, oh, I didn't do this, oh, I didn't do that. It is good for reflecting the inner world, but at the same time, do not get carried away by the emotions, because you will have the tendency, when you're alone, you will have the tendency to self-pity also. Oh, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done that. Practice mindfulness. Engage in spiritual pursuits on this day. Don't be vulnerable. That is something, in case you have to travel overseas, maybe, you're away from your family, you're missing them. So you feel low, no? But it's something that you can't help. So you have to find pleasure out of it only. Okay. So nurture yourself, rejuvenate, go for a spa, massage, whatever. Ketu is already there. Ketu here means that you're going to be spiritually inclined. Your spiritual pursuits will definitely work. And when it is in trying to Venus also, so it is going to be even more activated. Financial losses also happen, but remember, second lord is in the 8th house. So you have to accumulate wealth. You have to sit tight on your money, on your finances, rather than wasting your money also. This might just be the time when, you will be connecting with some guru in the overseas places. And if you are already in the foreign land, it might just, these 2 days might be little difficult ones. And dissolution of boundaries happen, expenditures, enlightenment I've seen, sleep, losses, foreign lands, seclusion, liberation. Also, this is hospitals. Maybe someone is in the hospital you're catering to, or you're going to be looking after someone. This is also ashram. You might just go to a retreat. Charity outflows happen. Dreams are very important. I always say that I sleep to dream. When I sleep, I just before sleeping, I always say that I want to dream. So show me what how my future is, what's in store. So I always, in the Yog Nidra. So Yog Nidra is a very beautiful, way of doing. It's like putting yourself to that rest and that peace. Also, take care of your feet region and also your pineal gland. That's what is the moon in the 12th house. And Ketu and Saturn both are the Karaka for the 12th house. Both Ketu and Saturn, they're the isolating and the secluded planets. So that is why it is about moksha and renunciation planets. And also this is a good time for the ones who are into mantras, so you can just recite mantra on this day, whichever mantra you connect to, and also donate something to the charitable institutes who are looking after the old people. It's good. Om Namo Narayanaya. That is something which you should be reciting. Now, moon is going to be in your first house, and that's when moon is going to be in trine to Sun, Mercury, and opposite Saturn, 4th to the 6th. Now, when moon is in the first house, now this is the beginning of the cycle now. Now, when you are having moon in the first, you're very excited about things. Oh, I have to do this, or I have to do that. Oh, I was, preparing for a presentation. Now I have to go for the presentation. So this is something which you will be doing you'll be focused more on this. And this is also about your personal needs, desire, nurturing yourself, looking after yourself, healing yourself. You're going to be taking good care of your health. Don't react to the situations. Maybe people will push you, or people will instigate you to react, but you have to be taking care of your health during this time period even more. And yeah, be the nurturing kind. I think there is nothing wrong in helping others. And just don't go overboard. You can go overboard also. And also first house is about it's skull, brain, and upper facial nerves. And also it is it's Sun and Mars are so you might just be teaching someone something, so it's good for that also. And one more thing I wanted to say. Do some rigorous exercise on this day, at least on the 4th to the 6th June, do some yoga, aerobic exercise, or sun salutations, nothing like it. Do sun salutations. Moon is going to be in your second house on the 7th and the 8th in Libra sign, right opposite Venus, and in trine to Jupiter and Rahu. Okay, so air sign is getting activated here as well. So in the second house, you are going to be feeling quite good about connecting with your family members. And this is also about your speech, money, diet, family lineage, stored potential. So you will get to know what is my stored potential. Liquid assets. You might just be spending more on jewelry, ornaments, or maybe you will be more vocal about your talent, and you might just be working on your creative energy also. Take good care of your mouth region and speech also. This might just be a day when you spend on some things and you really did not plan that. Unexpected expenditure can also happen. Rahu's there, so maybe because of your health you have some issues, but Jupiter is there to look after. So impulsive purchases it can tame. So maybe you'll purchase a book on this day to read. Okay. And also be careful when moon is in the second house. You might just eat a lot. a lot of fruits, etc., of sweets, etc. Have fruits rather than having all these nonsensical foods, I would say. Then we have Mercury's ingress in your 10th house. So 10th house is about, Jupiter is also there, and this is happening from the 6th to the 22nd June. And this is about improved communication. You're going to be having good network. You're going to be upskilling yourself. This is Jupiter's energy prevalent also here. So new job opportunities you can get as well. Increased focus on professional goals, ambitions, intellectual contributions will happen. You'll be recognized because your Lagnesh is in the 10th house, no? So that is the reason. You might just be multitasking on this, especially with Mercury's ingress here up till 22nd. Strategic planning and decision making in your career will definitely pay out well. Okay, so good transit, I would say. It's a good time period for you guys. Okay, all the best. And one more remedy I wanted to give you for Virgo. It's the it's the 12th house where you have the Ketu and Mars conjunction happening. So this is about dream work, foreign retreats, but also hidden enemies. And this might just give you secret alliances. So meditate with sandalwood incense, donate black sesame on Saturday. Or you can mix it with water and pour it to the sacred tree. Okay, over analyzing past failures should be avoided. Release and reset. Just overlook or just forgive and forget. Then only you forgive and forget. Okay, that is the key. So that's what. And coming to the next sign, that's why the videos are so long. Coming to Libra. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses this week. 2nd to the 3rd June, Moon is going to be conjunct Ketu and is going to be in trine to Venus in your 11th house. So when Moon is in the 11th house, this is a very positive time period to connect with your friends. Now, friends in the 11th house, when we talk about friends, the community, it is Ketu sitting there. So you might just be connecting with the friends who are very spiritually inclined. So this is something which is going to be a very positive, experience that you'll be having. Oh, this person was not required in my life, maybe, So that you have to be prepared for. Those kinds of people who are not the community you move around in, they're going to be changing now. And when Moon transits here, you are going to be having a lot of inclination towards social circles, friendships who are involved in, maybe you're going in for some kirtan, for bhajans, and you meet someone there. So it's a religious place. Maybe you come across someone there, and you like-minded people. So that is what social event or network gathering is there. Some community program is there. So you're going to be connecting. Also, you can be very innovative, creative during this time. Networks with colleagues and your goal setting and unexpected, growth in your gains happens. Opportunities. Okay, that is what is in the 11th house. Then Moon moves into your 12th on the 4th to the 6th. Now 12th house is one which is one of those moksha trikona. Now here it represents isolation. It is going to be about Virgo sign. So you can be very nitpicky about things. You can be very meticulous about doing your task. Maybe you're in that isolation zone preparing for a presentation. You have a lecture to deliver. So you're preparing for that. Practice mindfulness. Engage in spiritual pursuits. However, you may feel vulnerable, emotionally withdrawn. So it's important to nurture yourself. Avoid isolating yourself. And also, 12th house energy is about feet region, legs region. You can have some pain there, so take care of that. And also some foreign travels can also happen on this day. Maybe you're traveling or leaving your country and going somewhere else. It's a Vaya house, it's a Vaya sthana, so it can give you sleep disorder, lack of sleep, but it also liberates you. Hospitals, monasteries, you can connect with some ashram, or maybe your immigration is going on, some paperwork is going on, so you're quite busy. Non-attachment, astral travel, surrender of ego, compassion practices, yog nidra. This is your remedy. You must do it. And also take care of your pineal gland. Ketu and Saturn are the rulers, are the karakas for this place. So it's as it is giving you that isolation energy. So then moon moves into your first house. Now the cycle begins. After the 12th house, now the cycle is beginning. So this is a very positive time period, when it is about first house energy. First house is the house of self. It's a house of self-awareness. You might just go for a haircut on this day. You might just be thinking of nurturing yourself, caring yourself, eating something, dining, pampering yourself. Okay, emotional well-being, physical and emotional well-being you are focused on. But there can be some mood swings on this day. Maybe you have Venus is also looking here. So maybe with your partner, you have some issues to deal with. So take care. Or if you're solo, then it could be someone in your family that you have some arguments to. Because Mars is also looking at your first house, not to forget till the time it transits out of it. So then it is going to be conjunct Ketu. So it is going to be making you quite aggressive in your, or it can also give you physical, inclinations, too much of sexual agility. Okay. And this is also about some second house, first house only is the end. So it might just be giving you some stronger impact because of your stronger impact because of your personality. People will get impressed. So it's a good time to enjoy that also. Good time for a progeny. Jupiter is looking at your fifth house, looking at your first house. Rahu is there, so maybe there is some surgical treatment that you have to go through with Mars and Ketu conjunction as well. So take good care of your conception or delivery. So just plan it well. And because this is Ketu and Mars, sudden networking breakthroughs will happen or exits will happen. Partnership, if sweetens, the relationship with your partner. Share a creative idea publicly on Wednesday. Wear rose quartz and do not mix with friend group finances. Don't mix friends and finances. It never helps, I've seen. Okay. So things will definitely be better off. Mercury is also going to be transiting your ninth house. So ninth house is mentors, your gurus, your religion, your spirituality, philosophy. So there is a desire to learn more. There's a desire because Jupiter is also there. So it can, it's a good time for focusing more on higher knowledge, academic pursuits, sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others. Okay. So that way it is a good time, I think, because Venus is also looking at your first house. So it's a big time protection that you're getting. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses this week. So when moon is in the 10th house, it is more about your emotions attached to your work. It is about your career. It's about your public image and authority. It brings focus on your professional life, on your career goals, or public reputation. Ketu is there. It depletes those. Actually, Ketu is not a graha which attaches you with something, it detaches you. So you might just have new challenges and a lot of workload, but you're not able to, or it can bring about some criticism. You can't, actually, you're not able to reconcile or just do as you should be doing. So this brings about some aspirations, but you're not getting the results. And you're doing well actually at the workplace, but you're not getting that kind of acclaims. People are not recognizing, or they are rather criticizing your work. So you need to be very connected rather than this Ketu energy, saying, no, don't connect with others. So just avoid. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay. So this is something which you have to be cautious about, that, don't expect anything from just do unconditionally from the people that you're working for, because you will not get that kind of recognition or that kind of, but you're very emotional about your job, about your work, so that is something which keeps you going, and I think that is more important. So this is also about your seniors, your bosses. It is about your social status. So Ketu takes you to places. It's about heights also. It is about starting from the nitty-gritty to the best of it, the biggest of it. So just focus on your civic duties, integrity, and work as worship. Take care of your knees, skeleton system, structure, skin, because Mercury is also the karaka for this place. So you have to take care of your skin related issues also. Okay. Seva in public. Be giving. Okay. Don't expect anything. Honor mentors, respect time. It's a 10th house energy. Okay. Then moon moves into your 11th house on the 4th to the 6th in Virgo. And it's in trine to Sun and Mercury, and is also going to be aspected by Saturn. So this is the Labhasthana. It's the house of fruition of efforts. Now, what happens, it is good when moon is in the sign, but it is also about your circle that you're moving around in, social network. So you might just be too critical. You can criticize your own friends, and this might just not be the right time to do so. It can bring about some kind of heartbreak, break, or some kind of issues in your relationship also, because Saturn is a cold graha sitting in the 5th house. For children also, children are moving away from you, maybe they're shifting out. So this is going to be the time when you're going to be having some unexpected opportunities of gains and losses also. Loss of friends, gains from friends also. So maybe there is some chemistry and bonding changing amongst each other. So network, colleagues, you're eager to connect with your friends and like-minded people, so you might just come across someone. But Saturn right opposite is depleting the energies, depleting the connect, the social connect. Okay, because it's not a graha of connection, it's a cold graha. And also it's then moon is in the 12th house, and 12th house is from 7th to the 8th June. Moon is going to be there in your Libra sign opposite Venus in trine to Jupiter and Rahu. See, 12th house energy is here a mixed bag, because Jupiter and Venus both are looking here, and Taurus is hemmed between Jupiter and Venus also. So Venus's signs are protected. That means your relationship, your finances are definitely protected in case you're thinking of litigation, parting ways from your partner. So this is going to be a relief. It is not going to happen. If you want it to happen, it might just be the case, depending on your personal chart, of course, whether you want a divorce or you want to be in the relationship. So whatever you want will happen in your favor. So depends. Now, in the 12th house, this is the house of spirituality also. So maybe you will be going in for some pilgrimage, or you might just be having that solitude, introspection time. You might just spend time reflecting your inner world. And this is a good time to meditate, practice mindfulness, engage in spiritual pursuits. However, you may feel quite vulnerable also, emotionally withdrawn, and nurture yourself, avoiding that isolating energy also. Take good care. And also sleep. This is going to be giving you some sleep disorder. Okay. So dream, sleep to dream, dream to sleep. Okay. It's like, I feel not dream to sleep, dream to rise. So I always, sleep to dream. And then the dream shows me what exactly is going to happen, how my day is going to be. Sometimes I'm telling you, I keep my paper and pen right next to, always. It is always by my bedside. So I always, in my sleep only, I will write something. I'll immediately get up and I'll write, okay, Rahu, the video that I made, seepage, okay, termite, okay, bad odor. I wrote down all this, and then I said, oh, this is Rahu energy. Only Venus can tame. So this idea is not my idea. it is, maybe I've learned it from a long time somewhere. I must have read it. But when I was sleeping, whatever I got, it was a dream only, no? So to sleep, to dream, before retiring for bed, just say that I want to dream and please show me what is in store. Okay. So that will help you. So you must actually go for retreats, donations, mantra siddhi, also for liberation. Om Namo Narayanaya is the key when moon is in your 12th house. Also, we have Mercury's ingress in your 8th house, and that's happening from the 6th to the 22nd June. So increased interest in occult subjects, astrology, research. Jupiter is also there. Potential for an unexpected communications and revelations. Focus on financial matters related to inheritance, joint assets, a desire to understand the deeper meaning of life. Heightened intuition and psychic abilities will also be there. So that is something which this Mercury in the 8th house. Mercury in the 8th house, dosha is not there. So it is good only. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, Mercury is ingress I have mentioned. So coming to the, okay, this is about career combustion, because it's the 10th house where Ketu is going to be and Mars is also going to be there. So Lagnesh is going to be in the 10th house. Looking at the first house is good. It's good for your growth at the workplace. It will be, maybe, your boss exits it, or leaves the job, and there is a workplace diplomacy also that you have to experience. So it's good if you can water the neem tree or the sacred tree on Tuesdays, a red jasper on the desk, and avoid power struggles. Document everything. That's what is the key. Okay. So let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay. Don't worry, I have not lost interest. I'm just tired. I always love to do the videos, and I can go on and on and on. So for Sagittarius natives, moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses this week. And when moon is in the 9th house, it's going to be conjunct Ketu. 9th house relates to higher learning, spirituality. So it's good. Ketu's presence here is definitely good. So second, third, these are two good dates I'm giving you for travels also. For actually, it is good for the luck by your side. So anything that you want to start, or this brings in the sense of adventure and expansion and spirituality and travels and exploring new ideas, because Ketu is the smallest also. It's the minutest thing that you have. So whatever ideas, new ideas, it's inception. So something which is from the past. So you will definitely be having some new ideas, culture, philosophies. So just pay attention to your thought process on these 2 days. This is a good time to travel, study, engage in spiritual practices, mantra siddhi also. You can just initiate from your guru or your pandit, or whosoever you are seeking help from. You might just be open to new experiences and opportunities during this transit. So enjoy this. It's not a bad transit for you guys. Remember, Rahu here for, I think, Gemini, it is going to be the inverse, like Rahu here and Ketu there. So that is a little difficult, but for Sagittarius, it's good because Jupiter is also looking at your first house, not to forget that. Now, moon moves into your 10th house. When we discuss the relationship, when we discuss the finances and all, so this moon in the 10th house is a good placement. It is going to be in Virgo sign, and it is on the 4th to the 6th when moon is going to be in trine to Sun and Mercury, and is right opposite Saturn. So now here it is going to be about your career. There can be some changes which are coming through. You're not getting that kind of recognition at the workplace. You're just going on working, new challenges coming in. There is a lot of criticism also that you can face on this day. But remember, this is a good time to focus on your work. You will be confident about yourself because it is the Virgo sign after all. Virgo is the sign of competition also. So you will definitely be able to overcome the weak points in you. So some new challenges, new colleagues, new bosses might just come in, and you definitely are going to be taking the limelight. So even if others are not giving you that weightage, it doesn't, or importance, it doesn't matter. You are giving yourself that you in your eye, you are the best. Do that. First, you have to be strong yourself. Accept yourself. Saturn is looking here, so the workload is definitely going to be there. It is going to increase. You're going to be confident, but you'll be able to perform everything well. And also, Moon is going to be in your 11th house. 11th house is Libra sign on the 7th to the 8th. Now, this is the time period when you will have, this is about your friend circle. This is about your gains. This is about your social network. This brings you focusing more on your social life. Maybe you're going to be having a get together. You might just meet some potential partner on this day. You feel sociable, eager to connect with friends and like-minded individuals. Venus is as it is looking here, so you're going to be very creative also. Good for progeny, children, childbirth, student natives. That way it is good. Good time for social events, network, colleagues, making your presentations. To pursue your goals, aspirations, you might receive unexpected opportunities. Good news also comes in whenever Moon is in the 11th house, remember. Okay. Take care of your shin region, calf region, because there's a Rahu energy also there, no? So you have to take care of all of that. And Jupiter and Saturn are, as it is the Karaka for this place. So you must take care of your shin region, your calf muscles, circulatory channels. And also, you should focus on which chakra should I give you? I'm just thinking for this. I forgot actually. There is a chakra for the 11th house chakra. What chakra is 11th highest? Okay, I'll share with you guys because I'm just forgetting it right now. So yeah, so that is what this Moon in the 11th house is. And also Mercury is going to be transiting your 7th house, which is a good transit for you for signing the contracts, travels, getting that communication intellectually. Maybe with intellectual people you'll be connecting. Your partner, your spouse, you will have some intellectual connectivity or business expansion, partnership, collaborations. Jupiter is there, a desire of fairness and equality in relationships, analyzing legal matters and contracts you'll be signing. So Mercury here in the 7th house does really good for you. Okay. And then we are having this Ketu transiting through your 9th house. So this is also going to be pushing you to travel, publish, legal actions and romantic adventures because of Venus in the 5th, adventures, teaching gigs. Om Bhagavate, Om Namo Bhagavate, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That is the chant you should do 9 times at least every day. And also mentor your younger colleagues. Okay. Don't do moral preaching, walk the talk. Don't do that. It's not considered to be that good, like just don't overdo certain things, unsolicited, as I said, avoid. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So if I miss out on something, do let me know, because there are so many things that I have to cover. I tend to forget. Okay. Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. Now, 8th house transit, of course, everybody says it's not a good house. Why? Because whenever Moon is here, it is the exit. Moon is the mouth, food, 2nd house. Now, here it is in reverse. So this gives you, firstly, it gives you the digestive troubles, deep-seated fears, insecurities. You are just not too happy about your resources. You feel there is always something lacking. So be cautious about risky investments. Avoid getting involved in other people's problems. You tend to. There can be some kind of scandal when we see Moon in the 8th. Scandal. Because Moon was the one who abducted Tara or influenced Tara and took her from Brihaspati. and Buddha was born. So that is why moon in the 8th house is not considered to be good, because this is the house of deception. This is the house of hidden things, secrets. Moon going there can bring about hidden relationships. Okay, so you have to be very careful about your securities and insecurities also. It's a good time to explore your inner self and practice mindfulness. Support your friends, take the support from your therapist, maybe, if at all you're having some issues to deal with also. And also, I've seen that people having moon in the 8th house, they make some wrong choices or the other. They go through a lot in the natal chart when they have the moon. Dissolution of the known to reveal hidden power. Okay. Insurance, taxation, forensic science, tantric sadhana, partners, finances, surgery, research labs we see from the 8th house. So this is something which can trigger these things, and it is also about kundalini stirrings. So fear to faith alchemy, study of impermanence. This is also about genitals, colon, endocrine glands. So take care. And also this is about secret sciences. Powerful for investigators when moon is there, healers, mystics, researchers, also for performing some ancestral rituals. Whenever moon is here, especially for you guys, because it is Leo sign also here, Magha Nakshatra is in Leo. So ancestral rituals, meditation, take care. That is what you should be doing. Okay. So, and then moon moves into your 9th house, and that's Virgo sign. 4th to the 6th June, moon is going to be in your Virgo sign, and it's trine to Sun and Mercury, and is going to be opposite Saturn. Now, in the 9th house, it said that, you're very spiritual. You're on the higher plane. Because after the 8th house, the hurdles and the obstructions that you've gone through, now you're going to get clarity. It's a new beginning. So you're going to be getting many opportunities. It's good time to study, higher skills, potential, knowing your potential, engage in experiences and opportunities during this time period. Okay, some new ideas, philosophies, travels, you learn more, no? And this is also a good time period to, surrender also to the luck, to the divine. This is good for mentors, for gurus, learning more, pilgrimage. If you want to take a pilgrimage, this is also good. And also, if you have anything to do with publishing, you want to write something, publish something, so this is a good time. Father's influence is seen from the 9th house. Maybe you're going to be meeting your dad if you're away from him. Take care of your sciatica nerves. If you have any sciatica problem, it is because of your 9th house issues. Okay. And also, you feel that things are moving in the right direction. Suddenly you start feeling that kind of an energy. Don't be self-critical though, but study scriptures, travel mindfully, and donate to the teachers. You are good to go for sure. Okay. And when moon is transiting here, it is coming out of the Rahu Ketu axis also. So the Kal Sarpa is breaking as well. You people call it Kal Sarpa, I know some of them. My audience doesn't, because they know it's Rahu Ketu axis. And lastly, moon is going to be in your 10th house. And when moon is in the 10th house, it represents your career, public image, authority, and it brings focus to your professional life. You may be more concerned about your career goals, public reputation. You're not getting that kind of recognition at the workplace, and you're more focused on your work and your career goals. There can be that your colleagues are leaving and going and you're feeling a little uneasy, but Venus is looking here, so female counterparts are going to come and help you out. There is a sensitive kind of a criticism or public scrutiny, which is quite likely. So it's important to stay confident and focus on your goals only. Okay, forget what the others are thinking and saying. And also, this is about your civic duties, basically. 10th house is your karma. So take care of your work. At least keep doing what you're doing rather than expecting from others. Forget what others are doing or not. Okay, sometimes you're underpaid. So just ignore all of that. And also, this is the time when you should be seeking help from your father, gurus, etc. And your mentors, rather your, I would say, your colleagues and your bosses, etc. You take their help. and decide as to what you want to do. Then Mars is also going to be joining this Ketu in the 8th house, and this is the time when you will be having some important decisions about your debts, about your inheritance. Flames surface buried debts and or inheritance. Venus in the 4th house will bring decor, upliftment. You might just change the place where you live, clean ancestral photos, donate something in the name of your elderly people, and speculative crypto trades you should avoid. Okay. Coming to the Mercury's ingress, Mercury is going to be transiting your 6th house. So Mercury's transit to the 6th house is definitely very positive because Mercury exalts here also. So focus on your health and the well-being and seeking information and solutions to the health problems. Increase intention, increase attention to the details and efficiency in daily tasks. Potential for minor conflicts or misunderstandings at work, a desire to improve your skills and knowledge related to your profession, and also analyzing your debts and financial obligations. You might just be joining some fitness regime. You're going to be, don't be self-critical. You might just be helping someone at the workplace, but too good to be true situation where you can make very, money very fast. Avoid. Don't even think about it. Okay. So that is something which is very important. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. Moon's transit to the 7th house means the other people. Or other people could be your life partner, could be your business partner, or other people other than you. That is why this is the house of traveling also, because it is the house of exploration. You're going to be, when you're traveling, you're exploring also. So you're meeting other people. So that is why when Moon transits here, you travel. It is the house of marriage, business dealings. So this is a good time to strengthen your relationship, communicate openly, and resolve the conflicts. However, you may also be more prone to emotional dependency and insecurity. So it's important to maintain your individuality and independence. And also it's a good day for wearing new clothes. Wearing new clothes, connecting with your friends, and it is good time to throw a party also. But Ketu is there, so maybe you're going to be going to a religious place, temple or gurudwara, etc., and you're going to be reciting some bhajans or bani or something. That is something you can do. Also in the 7th house, this is about your open enemies also, your public image. Open enemies will increase with Mars coming in there, but you'll be able to squash them. You will be able to, overcome those enmity and enemies around. Any kind of lawsuits if you're going through. So this might just be bringing in some verdict in your favor. There is a possibility of taking care, like not taking care of your kidneys and reproductive tract, etc. So just be careful about that, because Ketu and Mars conjunction is not good. Maybe there can be a surgical process also that you have to go through. In the Kendra, whenever the malefic influence is there, you tend to have the negatives felt as well. But it's not that it's only bad types, but yeah, you have to be careful about it also. Okay, and then Moon is going to be in your 9th house. Did I do the 8th house? I did the 8th house, right? 8th house, Saturn is also looking, yeah. Then Moon is going to be in your 9th house. Now, after the 8th house, after thinking of doing things which are, which you're practicing mindfully, and you're taking care of your investments, etc. Now is the time when you're going to be having in the 9th house in Libra sign 7 to 8th June. So 9th house is the house of higher learning, expansion. This is about your quest, basically. You're drawn to explore new ideas, cultures, philosophy. And as it is, Venus is looking here, you're very pally with your people, you're very friendly to others. And also, this is a good time period for opportunities, new opportunities overseas also. So make the best use of this time period for giving you the taking you to heights and upskilling yourself, and that potential also that you are missing out on. And also this is about expansion of your mind towards the cosmic order. It's only the divinity which is attached. Now, if you don't have any graha there, then of course, which graha is aspecting? So Venus is aspecting its own role. So it's going to be good for visa, etc. Also, third house is active for you guys. Okay, if you are in Aquarius rising. Also, universities, course of law, temples, publishing, visa, these are also going to get father life figures are also going to get influenced. Okay. Coming to the, okay, Aquarius. Yeah, I have to give you the reading for, so for Aquarius, this Mars and Ketu conjunction is going to be in your seventh house, correct? Now, seventh house is about partnerships. So this might just shake that. And also Venus is going to be in your third house. So it might just bring about that issue or lack of clarity also in your job. So don't worry, things are going to get better and better because we have the Ketu in the seventh house and we have Mars there as well. So it's a balancing impact. Burn a camphor for space cleansing. That's very important. Take a small cup, which is mitti ka bartan, we say, anything to do with a clay pot, and then put some camphor and stand outside facing your door inside, and then just anti-clockwise do it 7 times. You will get that clarity. Any kind of evil is there, that will also ward it off. Though I don't believe in that, but still. So avoid signing long-term agreements before 8th of June. Okay, avoid. Okay. And Mercury is going to be transiting your, Mercury is going to be in your Libra sign, in your Gemini sign, and that's happening in your 5th house. So 5th house transit is considered to be very creative because Jupiter is also there, good for progeny, good for investments, good for education, a desire to learn and share knowledge, speculative and investment opportunities, exercise with caution, because Jupiter is going to get combust when Mercury is also transiting its own zone. Okay. So this is what, and coming to the next one. That's the last one, Pisces. So for Pisces natives, Moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week. 6th house is the house of servitude attitude. Okay. It's the house of planning everything. Okay. Now the cycle, suppose, is going to be, about the outwardly you. You are in your shell. Now you are in the world. You're inching towards that. So now in the 6th house, you will be focused on your servitude attitude, organizing your calendar, health. Main is the health. You are going to be focusing more on the health. You're concerned about your well-being. You're focusing on your healthy habits, your nutritious eating and working out, and be mindful of potential stress and overworking yourself during this transit though, but it is overall a good transit for you. It is going to be a very powerful kind of an energy because malefics are there. So if you have to break any agreement, divorce, property related issues, so you can get them resolved or rectified during this time period. I'm not saying that the verdict will be there on this very day, but depends. It could be before also. If you're doing the remedy, you're doing it for 43 days. So it could be after that also. But you have to have faith that things will fall in place. Okay. So that's what is the energy about. And the 6th house energy, especially competition. If you're sitting for an exam or something, competition success is also on your way. And then Moon is going to be in Virgo sign from 4th to the 6th June. And 7th house is the house of partnership, marriage, business, business dealings. That brings focus in relationships also. You might just be more sensitive, and your partner can be also very emotional during this time period. So emotional dependency and insecurity is going hand in hand for you guys. So it's important to maintain your individuality and independence. Try doing it if possible. Okay. Lastly, moon is going to be in your 8th house, and 8th house represents transformation, good for research, good for secretive kind of jobs, or maybe sometimes people spy also. So that is also included, though I didn't want to use that word, but it's up to you. So this is the time for self introspection as well, because this is the 8th house energy. Okay, in the Libra sign, which is the 8th house. So 8th house is also about insurance, debt, practice mindfulness. This is the time when you should be cautious about your risky investments. If you're taking care of the other people's money, so you have to be even more cautious about it. Okay. And you may be confronted with the inner deep rooted fears and insecurities when moon is here. So don't make any rash or hasty decision on this day. It is going to just be fine. Okay. Because 8th house people do dread what kind of energy is this and all that. But you don't have to worry. Mercury is going to be transiting your 4th house, and 4th house transit is Mercury is going to be in your 4th house. So 4th house is increased communication and interaction. It's Gemini conjunct Jupiter. So increased communication and interaction with family members, especially your mother. You should connect with your mother, take her blessings, and also focus on home and environments. Improvements, renovations will happen with Jupiter there. It is going to cleanse the whole area also. And potential for emotional restlessness is there, a desire for change in the home environment. Maybe you are saying that I don't like this, to keep it here or declutter the environment, but somebody else keeps something. So it is annoying only, Learn about real estate and property matters now. High time. Jupiter is there in the 4th house. Also, analysis of emotional needs and search for inner peace can be seen from here. And also this is the 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 5. 1 second. So we have 5, 6, 7. And okay, we have new moon, full moon. I've given you the dates already. And okay, so Venus is going to be in Ashwini. That is Ashwini Nakshatra from 31st May to 13th June. Can you imagine? And 13th June to 26th June in Bharani, and then Kritika. So it is very important to note down these things, and you will definitely feel better, and you will understand things better also. Okay. So this is what. And in the 5th house, it is going to be giving you creative expression, communication, romantic relationship. It can increase interest in children's affairs. You're going to be maybe pursuing some kind of hobby, but don't be overindulgent during this time. And Ketu is also going to be transiting your, it's a 6th house thing. So it is going to be good if you are following a fitness regime, or strict regime, and inflammation. If there is any inflammation, don't ignore it. Venus is going to be in the 2nd house, so earning can be because of some kind of guests coming home, hospitality, or art. Okay. You can do one remedy also. I can give you one remedy, that is have ginger tea and recite Ketave, Om Ketave Namaha. At least 3 times in a day. It's said that you should recite many, many times. It's the whole lifetime is not sufficient. So it could be that, you have to sugar binge, or you're feeling quite gossipy. So all that is because of the condition of the planets, in the sky. So this is it. I think nothing else is left. I have shared all the details. This week we have Gayatri Jayanti also. So you must actually recite Gayatri mantra at least 11 times in a day. So that is because that's a Gayatri, it's the Vedas. So try doing that as well. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. It's too late for me also. Too sleepy. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. See you soon. Om Tat Sat.